Hey guys, we're back with Module 62, which is solving log equations. Alright, so this is going to be any equations that you see that start with a log in it. So as we remember with our loop-de-loop, we know that we can have this guy to the power of that one equals this one. So 3 to the power of 2 equals z. I know that I can just simplify 3 to the power of 2 is 9 equals z. We're there. We got our answer, no problem. Right? Same idea for this one. We have 25 to the power of 1/2 equals t. 25 to the power of 1/2 equals t. I'm going to go to my calculator for this one. I'm going to type in 25 to the power of, remember that's that little caret button. It's right below the pi button. I'm going to put parentheses 1 divided by 2. Always want to put parentheses when I'm using fractions. I know that's going to be equal to t. And when I press enter, I'm going to see that it equals 5. 5 equals t. And that's just a little secret, is that 1/2, anything to the power of 1/2 is really just taking the square root of that number, right? So 1/2 turns into the square root, and we can see square root of 25 is 5. Anytime we see that, we can still type it in our calculator, just like that. We'll get to that later this year. So we have our answer for the first two. Look at a couple slightly more difficult problems, but it doesn't get much more difficult. Right, so we have this guy here. I want to get my log by itself, right? I never want to leave it. I would never want to do anything with it until it's by itself. So I'm going to go ahead and add 6 on both sides. It's going to give me log 9 of v. Let's backspace that. 9 of v equals positive 1. Right, so negative 5 plus 6 is positive 1. From there, I can see, all right, it's in a good shape. I can move 9 to the power of 1 equals v. 9 to the power of 1 is v. 9 to the power of 1 is just 9. So we know that 9v is equal to 9. Right. If we jump back in on this one over here, we can see log 3 of 4v minus 7. This one's different because this is in parentheses here. Right, so we see those parentheses. There's nothing that's outside the log. So I'm going to go ahead and notice this all goes together. So that means that I can do my loop-de-loop. Right, so I can have 3 to the power of 2 equals that whole thing. So 3 to the power of 2 equals 4v minus 7. That's going to be 9 equals 4v minus 7. I just did 3 squared. Right, I'm going to add 7 on both sides. It's going to give me 16 equals 4v. Divide both sides by 4. I get v equals 4. Easy peasy. Thanks, guys.